Hey there, and welcome to the Art of Online Marketing live show. My name is Denise Allison, and I help thought leaders, experts, and coaches grow their businesses with social media and live video. All right, so a few notes before we get started. First of all, I am testing out a new software today, BeLive TV. So if anything seems weird and different and like I don't know what I'm doing, it's because it's all new and this is the first time I am actually going live with the software. So please be patient and feel free to laugh and feel free to tell me if something looks weird or something looks cool or whatever. So there's that. And this thingy up here, which side is it on? This side, this twirling thingy. Please don't get distracted by it. Just pay attention to what I'm saying right here. And that's just because I am using the trial right now. If I do decide to use this program, that will be gone and it will be replaced by my very own logo. All right. And another thing is the live video formula starts tomorrow. So if you've been looking at this program and thinking that it's something that you want to do, definitely get signed up as soon as possible. And I'll put the link somewhere here below so you can go check out all of the details. And if you want to have a chat with me to make sure that it's the right fit for you, then we can absolutely do that sometime today or even first thing tomorrow, depending on how your schedule is. So that is starting tomorrow. It's a small group virtual program, so it will be delivered via the internet, and it'll be something like this, except instead of seeing my face the whole time, you will see some lovely slides with words and pictures and information. So that's the way that's going to work, and it's going to be once a week for 6 weeks for about an hour or so, and I'm going to walk you through all the steps that you need to know to create your very own live video show. So we kick it off with talking about the theme of your show, the basic setup of what your show is going to be about, coming up with a name, coming up with all that kind of stuff. So that's week 1. Week 2, we talk about your script and the structure, because live video is quite different than a pre-recorded video, because you have people just showing up at any given time throughout the live video. And after the live video is done, people are watching the replay from the beginning. We're also going to talk about your setting up your next 5 weeks of content, repurposing your video, so taking it from a Facebook live video. So if you're watching on Facebook, you might not know that this is what I do, but I take my video and I share it in multiple other places to make my content go further. What else do we cover? We cover the monetization of your live show. And there's something else. It's really important. It's really good. I just cannot remember what it is right now. So if you're interested in joining me, make sure you join before tomorrow, because we're getting started tomorrow. And if you want to chat about it, just let me know and we can absolutely do that as well. All right, so today's topic is, am I ready for live video? So the reason I'm covering this question is because a few days ago, well, maybe last week, someone asked me this question, and it was the first time someone had actually asked me this question. So it kind of threw me off guard, and I was like, well, of course you're ready. Everyone's ready for live video. So let's get into that. Are you ready for live video? So the first thing you need to know is this: you're never going to be ready for live video. It's kind of like when people are like, am I ready to have a baby? No, you're never actually ready to do it. And no one who starts live video is like super pumped and like, oh my God, I'm going to be the best at live video. And I love being on video. And it's going to be the greatest thing, seeing my face and hearing my voice. So excited. No, that really doesn't happen. Maybe a few people do, but that really wasn't the case for me. And it's really not the case for the majority of people that I work with. So there is kind of that, like, getting that little push to get started. So you're never really going to be ready. And there's always going to be that uncomfortable starting period where you start going live and it feels really weird and the video might be really crappy. And no matter what, at some point in the future, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, what was I thinking? What am I saying? What am I doing? Why does my background look so awful? Why is my face orange, and you're gonna look back and laugh and be like, wow, I'm so glad that I am past that and that my videos now are awesome. But there's no way to get past that without doing it. So whether you start going live now or in a year from now, that's still going to be the case. So it's just something you need to get through. So it's kind of like when you're looking at sales and you're like, well, you need to get through 9 no's before you get a yes. It's kind of that kind of thing where you need to get through that phase and the learning curve and see what works, what doesn't, and just get comfortable actually being live before your live show can be good. Okay, so there's that. So you're never really ready to go live, and your first live shows are always going to be a little bit like, oh wow, what was that? But it's still something that you do need to get through before you get to the stage where things are good. All right, now next thing is that no one is going to give you permission to go live, and no one is going to tell you that you should be doing this. So entrepreneurs, and especially women, we're always waiting around for someone to ask us to do something or for someone to give us permission. And those things never really happen. We just need to get out there and do things. So this is your sign. If you need a sign, this is your sign that if you want to get into live video, now is the perfect time. And you can either, start by yourself and just do it. I know plenty of people who do that and it works out great. Or if you want a little bit of an extra push and some extra help to make sure that you are doing it right and that you're like minimizing the first few videos of looking really awful, then it's perfect opportunity for you because you can join the program and I'll walk you through all of that and help you minimize those things. But the one thing that is always going to be on your plate and something that I can't control is your comfort level with the video. So that's always something that you kind of need to get through to get to the good videos again. All right, so no one's going to give you permission. You just need to go for it and make things happen for yourself. So you can't just sit around hoping that people are going to find you because you post, like one article on Facebook per week that's kind of related to what you do. I'm pretty sure that strategy doesn't work for anybody, though a lot of people do it, but I'm not seeing them attract the right customers to their business. So the next thing is that obscurity is your enemy. So many entrepreneurs and service-based businesses, coaches and thought leaders, they all think that if they are amazing at what they do, which you are, if you're amazing at what you do, that your clients are just going to appear out of nowhere because you're amazing, and why wouldn't they? But really, this never really happens. Like, you might get a few clients that way. You might work with a client and they love you and they'll refer someone else. This is like the slowest possible way to grow your business. And it's not fast enough to really make things happen. So while you do need that great service to back things up, and like I said, I'm sure you do, I'm sure what you offer is great, you need to go out there and make it happen for yourself. So you need to get in front of people. You need to share with them what you're an expert in. You need to make sure that they know that you exist, and you need to make sure that they know exactly what it is that you can offer them. And live video is a great way to do this. So by holding back and not putting yourself out there, whether it's live video or other social media content, you're really not doing yourself any favors. And really waiting till you're ready, you're never gonna be ready. Okay, there's not gonna be this magical moment where you feel like you've conquered everything. Oh, and now I can share things on social media because I'm legitimate. That's again, that's one of those things that we fabricate in our minds, and you just need to start putting yourself out there. Whether you've just started your business and you're looking for your first few clients, or if you've been in business for years but you're still struggling to get those consistent leads into your business, you need to just go for it. I know it's really uncomfortable, And someone said the other day, it's like they felt naked because they had been putting themselves out there, and it's a really strange, uncomfortable, vulnerable feeling. So there's that little piece, and hopefully it's not as horrible as she made it sound. But I know when I first started putting content out there on social media and live video, yes, it can feel really uncomfortable, but you're not going to get the awareness, the visibility, and the presence that you need to really establish your business and attract the right people to you if you're not putting anything out there, because people won't know that you exist and they won't know what it is you offer. Even if they know that you're there and that you have a business, it's still like, okay, but what do you really do, and who do you serve? So obscurity is your enemy. So anything you can do to get over that and get in front of people and have them connect with you really is in your favor and to your advantage. All right, so that's really what I wanted to cover this week. Am I ready for live video? If you have a business and you are really clear on what it is you offer and what your expertise is, then yes, you are ready for live video, because no one is really ready. So as long as you have those pieces, yes, you can create an effective live video show for yourself and for your business, serve your customers, and in turn attract the right people to you and to your business. All right, so hope you enjoy that, and I hope it gives you a little bit of clarity and light into whether live video is right for you or not. And as I said, the live video formula starts tomorrow. So if you want to join me, I would love to have you. And all you need to do is visit the link that I'm going to post somewhere here below once I'm done being live in just a minute. And if you want to chat about it, reach out to me and we can definitely do that as well. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you liked Be Live, even though this is happening. It's like twirling. It is distracting a little bit. Hopefully I didn't distract you from all of this. And I'll see you all next week for another episode of the Art of Online Marketing Live Show.